He also travels America as a correspondent for The Tonight Show. He's just written his autobiography, Hollywood Causes Cancer. It'll be in stores on Tuesday. Please welcome Tom Green. Have a seat, buddy. Welcome back.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm curious, you're a young man. Why have you written your autobiography?
Yeah, I'm an author now.
Author, that's
I'm an author.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm an author. Well, you know, it's kind of funny because I haven't read the book yet, which is interesting. But I was flipping through it this morning and I actually started thinking to myself, boy, this seemed like a good idea when I wrote it, but now I really, you know, I'm not sure if I really want people to read this thing, to be honest with you.
No, why is that? What?
Well, it's just it's a very honest book. It's a very, it's a funny book, but
Right.
it's a sort of an honest, open book about my life. And, you know, I had a couple of weird years there, you know.
A couple? No, I think you had like a normal 6 months, and the rest was all,
But there was a lot of funny behind-the-scenes stories that happened on my show over the years that I thought would be fun to write about. I started my show in Canada on public access television.
Actually, you actually beat all these guys, because I remember I would watch your show and go, this is crazy. Somebody's going to kill this guy. I mean, you were the first one to sort of do, everybody's copying now, the punked and all this kind of stuff, where you would get people angry and they would, like, didn't your father chase you with an axe or something?
Yes, I think it was an axe, yeah.
No, but I mean, you were kind of the first guy to do that.
We were trying to come up with stuff that we hadn't really seen on TV, and we were running around doing guerrilla comedy and barging
Tell them what you did to your parents.
Well, like we'd barge into their house in the middle of the night and wake them up with a dead cow's head or, you know, a Monica Lewinsky or something like that.
Wait, Monica Lewinsky?
Yeah, actually, that was when I knew that they were getting a little jaded, because, you know, we used to do things like we painted a lesbian pornographic scene on their car once called the Slutmobile. It was called the Slutmobile. And then, of course, they got up and they couldn't drive to work because of the pornography. And, you know, we painted their house once when they went out of town.
And what color did you paint the house?
It was like a plaid.
Plaid. So your parents come home, and you were living at home at the time?
Living at home, yeah. Sometimes they'd come home from work and the house would be filled with llamas and camels and things like this. But I knew at a certain point, though, that they were getting a little jaded, because after the show went on MTV, we snuck up to Ottawa and snuck into my parents' bedroom with Monica Lewinsky at 3 o'clock in the morning. And my dad woke up and he said, "Oh, Monica, hi, how are you?" Nice to see you.
Maybe your dad knew her.
Yeah.
Well, but that's another story.
Yeah, but so, you know, of course, the title's Hollywood Causes Cancer because my show did get picked up by MTV off public access, and I moved to Los Angeles, and it was a very exciting time. I did The Tonight Show for the first time, which was exciting, and I moved down here to Hollywood, but I got cancer sort of immediately after I sort of moved to America, so it was scary. Then I got married, then I got divorced, and then a house burned down, and then, you know...
and that's chapter one. Yeah, that's just chapter one of the book. So you can see how it's packed with...
But it's a funny book, though. I mean, I make fun of all of these things, and I make fun of myself in the book, because there's, you know, so much to make fun of.
Well, you made a special about it, too, right?
Yeah, when I got cancer, it was testicular cancer, actually. Thank you very much. But it was a scary time. It was really, you know, an honest...
And did you have to perform comedy while you knew you had... I mean, did you leave the business and deal with it, or did you have to work while you know you had this?
Well, when I found out I had it, I was sort of... The show was sort of at its peak, I guess you'd say. And I actually had to stop doing the show on MTV. I think they thought it was some sort of a contract dispute ploy. They didn't believe I had cancer, but then they sort of eventually figured it out. And I wasn't really going to film it, but then I had to have a secondary surgery where I had to have lymph nodes taken out, and I had to quit the show. And we decided, you know, this was a scary, depressing thing to have to go through, and I thought, well, you know, maybe this would get my mind off it at least. Plus, we thought it would be a good excuse to be able to say, you know, balls on television.
Yeah. Or...
Can I say that on television?
Or ball on television.
Or ball, yes.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Now you had...
I still, but, you know, I'm healthy now.
Oh, yeah.
I still have my left one, by the way.
That's all right. How many felt that was more information than they needed to know? Exactly. Thank you. Now, you've had some...
It's working perfectly fine, by the way.
You've had some scary times shooting pieces with us.
Yeah, it's been thank you, by the way, for having me do these things. It's been
Tom's
a lot of fun.
Been traveling around the United States, going state to state alphabetically, trying to find the most interesting person in each state.
Yeah, we've been just finished going to Arkansas. We've started in Alabama and Arizona.
And what is this we have here? This is you being chased by
we have a clip, right?
buffalo?
This is, yeah, I guess I almost got attacked and killed. Well, I did get attacked and almost killed by a buffalo in Arizona.
Yeah, take a look.
You can see this white buffalo here is ready to charge. We are actually in the particular time of year where they're highly aggressive, defending their babies. You can see that it's very angry with me. Oh, my God. I'm hiding inside this tire from the extremely dangerous white buffalo. There was a... I mean, I was pretty confident I was going to be able to outrun the thing. Of course, I wasn't factoring in the slip and the dirt, you know.
Right.
There's a moment there, if you study it as I have, that you really see the fear.
Pretty quick? Do you really think you could have outrun it? What made you feel?
Well, I had the strategy. I was going to go around the tractor, and I figured that would work.
Didn't quite work out.
Yeah.
Now, I read your website. You write one of those blog deals. You have your little journal on there, right? And you wrote you gained weight. I'm surprised that
you read the website? Huh?
Yes. Well, explain.
See, because people are doing this blogging stuff, and I have my website, just tomgreen.com. Go check it out. But I forgot that people read it.
How can you forget that people read it?
Because I wake up in the morning and I make coffee, and then I get so, oh, I'm drinking coffee right now. I'm going to go make lunch, and it's really interesting stuff. As you can see, but yeah, no, I just kind of write little mundane things.
But you talked about gaining weight. Why is that?
Well,
is your diet different now that wasn't Canada?
Well, since I moved out of my parents' house, my diet has changed a little bit. Yeah. I'm trying to correct that. Actually, I've brought a little demonstration. I thought I'd maybe show you.
What do you have? What are you going to make?
Well, I thought I'd show you some, like a cooking segment almost, if that's...
All right. What do we have?
Yeah, here we go. Yeah.
What is...
Here we go. This is, you know, I'm a single guy, Jay, and...
really? Hard to believe.
Yep.
And these are things you cook when you're home?
Yeah, this is just stuff that I cook when I'm home, like the White Castle microwave cheeseburgers is one thing.
All right, there you are. Probably a lot of other single people here as well.
Yeah.
Okay. And these are frozen, are they?
Yeah, and I know you like burgers, right?
Well, I like burgers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are good. You just take them.
You know, you don't have to take the plastic off. Just eat them with the plastic.
Just take them like this.
Really? Okay.
You just put it in the... you hit pizza. Okay. You hit start. You just put them in there. Those are good, though. They have all the food groups in there, all the essential vitamins. And,
okay, all right.
Cheese in there, and...
I didn't know they sell these. They
bread.
Sell these? Okay.
Yeah. Grease. Right. There's grease in that.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Usually for lunch, I have about 3 of these.
Corn dog?
But I actually have...
You know something? I think you're going to lose the other ball, too.
Yeah.
This guy.
Oh... Boy, man, this is good. Okay.
And what is that one? Oh, that one's okay. That one's all right.
Not delivery, it's DiGiorno. This is dinner.
Okay, there you are. Okay. But you can't, that's not a, you put that in here as well in the microwave?
No, this is sort of a special, you know, on special occasions, I actually use the oven for this.
This is like Thanksgiving, Christmas, that type of thing.
Yeah. It's a pizza so deep and loaded with toppings, it's hard to believe.
Oh, wow. Yeah. All right, yeah.
It's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Gee, why do I think you're going to get a case of these tomorrow in the mail?
Yeah.
Well, where's our hamburger? Is it ready yet?
Oh, yeah. They actually say on the package somewhere, it says it's been freaking out delivery guys since 1994.
All right, go ahead. All right.
Because it's so good, right?
Yeah,
The delivery guys are...
Yeah, well, this is a fascinating cooking segment,
They're freaking out.
All right, here we are.
Because they're worried for the jobs, you see. Because, okay, here we go.
All right.
Oh.
It's still frozen.
Still frozen.
Tell you what, folks, we'll be right back with Sierra featuring Petey Pablo right after this. Yeah, not quite. Not quite.